The significance of winning on the road or winning away from home for the first time. What's that mean for this group?
I think we got an excited group. Got a lot of young kids out there playing minutes. I think at the end of the game, with 3 freshmen out there, so trying to finish the game up for us. But I think now that our young kids, that they understand the flow of being on the road. I know UCLA was a road game. Man, it felt like we were in the Bahamas or some exotic place. But just a gutty win on the road against a team that had some confidence, won 3 in a row. Great crowd, for them tonight. So we'll take it. It wasn't always pretty, but at the end of the day, we had more points.
What did you see that you needed to throw the ball inside in the fourth quarter?
Just didn't think. I thought in the third quarter we threw the ball to Caitlin and she missed a couple at the rim. Thought she was getting some clean looks, but then when Perez goes out, and Caitlin's got 5, 13, 30 on her back, we just felt like we had good numbers. So we go to her twice in a row, and then they sub her back in, and now we try to go back into MA. So good job for our group just executing there to start the fourth quarter. But we gotta be better. Too many dry spurts. We holding the ball, sticking the ball in our hands too much. So the ball's got to pop a lot better than it did tonight.
Just you've talked about it before, but the value of Mary Ashley tonight, just keeping plays alive, keeping balls alive. I mean, she has 8 and 7, but it seemed like she had 15 and 12.
Yeah.
But that's the value of having her out there.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna make effort plays. And that's why she gets a lot of minutes. It's not always pretty, but she plays as hard as she can every single second that she's out there. She does a decent job in ball screen coverage, and I think the more we've thrown a lot at her, and she has to guard ball screens a lot of different ways, and I think she's just gonna keep getting better and better and more mature out there. But it's just pure hustle. That's what's got her on the floor.
Just to see some consistent shooting carry from game to game.
Yeah.
Was it just kind of matter of time before these guys found their legs a little bit?
Yeah, you would hope, and I think we talked about
Yeah.
I think I talked with Tim about it. Like, we shoot 80-something% from the free throw line, so we've got to be a good shooting team, right? And you would think that eventually the ball would start going in. We'd come out, we hit our first 4 threes or 4 in the first 5 minutes or whatever it was. But Matt's hits a clutch one late. Got a lot of confidence in our group with their ability to shoot the ball. So hopefully we bring it at home the next 2 days, and it continues to carry on the road for us.
What's the secret sauce to the strong starts?
I don't know. Whatever it is, we got to figure it out and make sure it's set the second quarter and the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter too. But I think we've come out with some energy. I think especially on the road today, I thought we were really locked in, and but we got to be able to sustain it, right? It's a 40-minute game, and we haven't put 40 minutes together.
But not only did you get a win away from home, but you led from start to finish.
Yeah.
What kind of step is that for this team?
A big one. We actually talked about it at halftime because it was an 8-point game, and we talked about, like, we can't relinquish the lead, because that's something we've done in the past. And I think they cut it to 5 or whatever it is, but we got to bucket, right? And we got to stop. So those are the things we got to keep doing to make sure we hold on to leads. But there's a lot of things we got to fix. 7 games into the year, but we'll take it. We'll move on.